Welcome into high school basketball here on the KSL Sports Rewind Network. Welcome in as well the Viewmont Vikings as the West Field Longhorns take on the Vikings. Tonight's game, as always, presented T-Box. T-Box focuses on coaching clubs and community. It is simply the best place to improve your golf game. Schedule a TPI assessment, start a trial membership, and purchase your next set of clubs free with a free custom fitting using TrackMan and Forge technology. Thank you, T-Box, for your great sponsorship of Viewmont Vikings. Daxton Lauder right to the hoop, gets the first bucket of the game. Daxton Lauder, also known as Daxton Laughter, averages about 14 points a game as Covey rolls up with a left hand. Carson Tubby on the board for the Vikings. Viewmont coming in 3-2 on a 3-win streak. Tonight they won't be with their starting center, Adam Henderson. Ammon Erickson's gonna fill in for the spot. We're gonna have our first foul. It's gonna be an offensive foul on Drew Faddis, his first. Tyson, nice little jump shot. Tyson Bromley gets on the board. Viewmont Vikings, 3 of their players averaging double digits on the season. They've got 2 that are right there with them as Lucas Toner takes his first 3 and good. Kicks down underneath. Oh, no call on that. That's shot by Drew Faddis. He's coming off a season high 21 points in their loss against the Woodcross. Bromley takes it on the right wing, gets it over to Tubby. Simple little fadeaway shot. And that'll be Longhorn ball. Daxton brings it up across midcourt. Daxton is their assist leader on this team and also their steal leader for the West Field Longhorn. And we're going to have a quick foul. That's on Tyson Bromley. That'll be his first personal foul. Toner. Inbound from the baseline. Looks over to Erickson, gets it out to Bromley. Toner, instant drive. Ammon with a nice little floater. Might have been blocked, and the Longhorns are on the run. It's number 23, Jordan Harrison. Brings it up to the right side. Faddis, nice little cut, nice little bucket for Drew Faddis for his 2 points of the game. Gets the Longhorns within 3. Tubby cuts down the middle of the lane, just got a little bit too deep. Great defense by Jordan Harrison of the Longhorns, and Lauder backs it up and sets it up. Brings it into the high post, kicks it back over to Lauder. Lauder gets it stripped up, and Toner, he is on the run. Here comes Bromley with a beautiful left hand. So natural for Tyson Bromley, being a left-handed player. Makes it look so easy. This Viewmont Viking just loaded with just athleticism throughout their team. Kaysen Malin gets on the board. (7-9) for the Vikings. Carson pushes it over to Jake Larson with a nice little righty, soft off the glass. Jake Larson for his first bucket. Pushes that lead back up to 4. Daxton Lauder, a senior, shows 5'9", but they say he plays a lot bigger than that 5'9". Nice look to the corner of Fowers, hard off the iron. And here come Toner and the Vikings. Oh, just dribbles it right off his leg. Larson had the right thought, just got in just a little bit of a hurry. Give a shout out to a lot of family members tonight that are watching our KSL live stream out in Tooele. We've got some down in Springville. Welcome to the KSL Sports Rewind Network. Harrison pushes it back over to Faddis. Faddis to Rich. Oh, he had Jaden Fowers underneath and just couldn't hang on to it. Great defense by Lucas Toner. 2:59 remaining here in the first quarter. Erickson, oh, nice baseline cut. Tovey passes it out to Lucas Toner. Hard off the iron. Erickson's there for an offensive rebound. Oh, nice find. Ammon Erickson, right place at the right time. 13-7 for the Vikings. Faddis, top of the key, drives, goes up, little Euro step with the righty, gets it to fall. Drew Faddis' second bucket of the game. Tuvey dribbles here on the left side. Oh, soft little foul. That's going to go on Jaden Fowers. That's going to be, I believe, his second personal foul. He's going to come take a breather. Number 12, Maddox Purser, in for the Longhorns. Tavi backs in, left hand, hard off the glass. That's going to be West Field ball. Lauder gets it back to Faddis, open for a 3. Hard off the iron, nice spot, saved by the Longhorns. Lauder brings it back up and resets for the West Field Longhorns. Maddox, nice pass in. Going to be a foul on that shot. Number 24, Drew Faddis, will be shooting 2. That foul's on Tyson Bromley. That's going to be his second personal foul. Oh, beautiful shooting stroke for Drew Faddis, gets the first. Second one up, second one rattles in. 2 for 2. Vikings back into their perimeter offense. Our 14, Zendon Wilson, in now for the Vikings. We're going to have a shot on the ground. That's going to be on number 3, Daxton Lauder, his first personal foul. Viewmont in their inbound set. Tovey wide open, just powers in with that left hand. No call on that. Coach Fry wanted that call, and probably a frustration call from Lucas Toner. It's going to be the third team foul. 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Top of the key to Faddis. Over to Harrison. Harrison driving, using his left arm. Great defense by Will Warden. Nice rebound by Harrison, and up and under for two. Boy, what a fight for Jordan Harrison. And that gets us all knotted up at 13. 29 seconds remaining, and Vikings set to take the last shot. As the Westfield student body over on that side giving Lucas an earful. Oh, nice steal, Carter Rich. Nice simple bucket. And it puts the Longhorns up 15-13, and that basket is no good. What a great first quarter for Westfield. Down 4, come back. Takes a 2-point lead as we head into the second quarter here on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back in to the Longhorn, let's call it the arena. Beautiful facility. Westfield in their second year. Last year they were 4A, have jumped up into the 5A classification. Bromley works that ball around over here to Wilson. In the corner to Will Warden. Covey, baseline drive, nice cut. That's Nash Johnson, just couldn't hang on to it off his hands, and that will be Westfield ball. I want to thank one of our great sponsors, Tab Bank. Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 3.5% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. It is a big deal. Member FDIC. Faddis, it's his first bucket here in the second quarter. Extends that lead to 4. Covey deep for a 3, and he's got it. Carson Tovey's first three-pointer of the game. Nice pass back up to Lauder. Lauder for 3, off the rim. Nice fight, Covey. He leads the team in rebounds, and Bromley pulls up from the three-point arc off the iron, and Zendon Wilson shooting over 40% from the three-point line. Banks it off of the iron. Lauder brings it up, gets it in the corner to Maddox Purser. Gonna have a foul on Zendon Wilson. It's gonna be his first foul. Back in the game is Casey Malin and Jackson Gerais. Rich, top of the key, over to Lauder. Gathers, passes it back over here to Maddox Purser. Maddox drives, kicks it to the corner. Westfield moving that ball well. Nice little floater, just hard off the iron. Warden for the rebound. Covey loves that baseline dribble. Nice defense. Vikings hang on to it. Zendon Wilson shoots that 3 and is hearing it from the student body. Got a 17-16 ball game here in the second quarter. of action. Lauder drives down the lane. Nice block by Jake Larson on the backside. And that's still going to remain with Westfield. Ammon Erickson and Lucas Toner will check back in for the Vikings. Coach Fry, talking to him the last couple of games, one of the things that they've been working on is trying to cut their fouls down. The first couple of games, they were doubling up their opponents in fouls, and that was hurting them at the other side on the free throw line. Nice cut, nice finish by Maddox. Lauder, some nice dribbling, nice no-look pass right back to Purser for another bucket, back-to-back buckets for Maddox Purser. And another turnover. Oh, it's going to be down. Some of the West Field officials in the stands wanted to travel on that. It's going to. I didn't see who that foul was on. It was his second personal. That's going to be Zenon Wilson's second personal foul. Got Jordan Harrison back in the game for the Longhorns, and that is definitely a travel. The Vikings ball here on the near side. Jake Larson stepping up this year for the Viewmont Vikings. Also shooting a good 40+ percentage at the three-point line. Lucas Toner baseline drive. Oh, this is Viewmont Viking offense right there. Nice little floater for Ammon Erickson. 4 points in the game for Erickson. 21-18 for the Longhorns. Lauder pushes it up to Malin. Nice backdoor cut. Nice finish by Jaden Fowers. Wilson over to Larson. Kicks it out to Tyson Bromley. This Viewmont Viking team is heavy senior laden, with only Nash Johnson being the only junior. Everybody else is seniors for the Vikings. Kicked out. Nice ball moving to Bromley. Just hard off the iron. Rebound right in the hands of Jordan Harrison, the 6'3" senior. Got about 3:40 here in the second quarter of action. Lauder being pressured heavy by Jake Larson. Over to Harrison, gets it in to the post. Looks like that's Faddis with a nice lefty. Beautiful finish. Tyson with his left kicks it out. Wilson, good. Zenon for his first 3 of the game. That gets the Vikings back within 4, and we've got an official's timeout. We're going to have some subs from both teams. Carter Rich coming back in for the Longhorns. Carson Tovey back in for the Longhorns, replacing Jake Larson. Drew Faddis, 10 points so far in this first half, finishing off where he left off in the last game. You got Drew Faddis, their only sophomore on the team, listed at 6'6". Oh, and just taken away by the muscle of Ammon Erickson. Toner to Tovey off the iron. Rich cut across to the right side. Faddis for a three, off the iron. Oh, nice little offensive rebound and shot by Jaden Fowers, just too hard off the glass, and here comes the Vikings. Into the corner of Lucas Toner, loves that baseline drive. No foul on that call, it's play on. The refs have let them play tonight on both sides. It's been called well tonight. Oh, to the hoop, Daxton Lauder. Opportunity for a three-point play. Daxton Lauder, their senior point guard. Talking to Coach Russell before the game, he really feels this is a whole different season than last year. The team's gelling very well, and Lauder 1 for 1 at the line. Pushes that lead up 28-21 for the Longhorns. Wilson trapped on the baseline, overthrows that ball, and that is going to be over and back. That ball touched on this side. It's going to be Longhorn ball. A little unusual for the Viewmont Vikings. This first half, they've had a number of turnovers, and they do very, very well playing a clean ball game. Lauder being trapped, something Viewmont loves to do. Oh, he's got his guy open. That's number 21, Kason Malin, right place, right time. That's 5 points for Malin. And extends the Westfield lead. Bromley on the right side, puts up a little soft lefty. This is going to be on the ground. This is going to be on number 3. Daxton Lauder in there being physical. I know his father, I know his uncles. They are very physical, they're very mean, so that doesn't surprise me. The 5'9" Daxton, as we call him, Laughter, is a hard physical player for the Longhorns. Oh, Bromley goes right back at him, nice hands, almost knocked away. Cross-court pass to Warden. Warden up with the right hand off the glass. Too hard. Oh, nice defense by Warden, and Longhorns retain possession. And Coach Russell wants to talk about it. 1:08 left here in the second quarter. Westfield up 30-21 here on the KSL Sports Rewind.
Why did I choose Huntsman?
And welcome back in to Westfield High School, as the Longhorns have a 9-point lead on the Viewmont Vikings. As I mentioned, Westfield moving up into the 5A classification. They'll be in Region 5. They'll do very, very well in Region 5, and a little bit too much sauce on that pass from Lauder. Vikings ball. Westfield coming off a 3-loss streak against West Farmington, Woods Cross, and all those games are within 6 points. Coach says we're so close of getting to the finish line. Bromley, nice little floater up, left hand. His 6th point of the game. Nice pass, nice look, nice block. Mr. Carson Tovey, do we expect anything less from you? Great block by Carson. Inbounded on the baseline. Out to Rich. Rich pushes out to Lauder for a deep 3 off the front of the board, right in the hands of Carson Tovey. 25 seconds left here in the second quarter. Looks like Viewmont's going to slow it down. Take the last shot. Boy, an impressive first half for the Westfield Longhorns. Gets it low into the post to Tyson. Tyson, nice little jump shot. Right back, Lauder puts up a three off the iron and no good. And that's how we'll finish after 2 quarters of play. The West Field Longhorns 30, the Viewmont Vikings 25 to Westfield High School. Here on the KSL Sports Rewind. Want to thank our sponsor for this half, the Viewmont Vikings, the T-Box. T-Box focuses on coaching clubs and community. It is simply the best place to improve your golf game. Schedule a TPI assessment, start a trial membership, and purchase your next set of clubs with a free custom fitting using TrackMan and Forge technology. Thank you, T-Box, for your great sponsorship. Faddis shooting 2. Misses the first. Drew Faddis, great first half, 10 points. Second one up. Second one is good. Apologize, I missed a basket for the Vikings. The score is 31-25 here in the third quarter action. Lauder hands the ball off, nice baseline, and he was out of bounds when he caught that ball. Kason Malin, great baseline cut, just didn't recognize where he was at on the court. Some of the first half scoring. Tyson Bromley had 8 points as he cuts to the lane, kicks out to Tuvey. And that ball is gonna go back to the Vikings. Bromley, baseline. Gets it in to Jake Larson. He backs himself down. Nice little righty. 4 points for Jake Larson. Here comes that Viewmont Vikings pressure. They love that 3/4 court pressure. Fowers hard off the iron, right in the hands of Faddis. He goes up and he's going to be fouled. That call, I believe, is going to be on number 44. Yep, Emma Erickson. His second personal foul. That'll send Drew Faddis back to the line. Shooting 2. First one bounces, rattles in and out. Faddis, a 65% free throw shooter. Tenths a second. That one's good. And quick timeout by Coach Russell. Didn't see something that he liked, and we'll step aside here on KSLSports.com. Come back into third quarter action. 6:44 remaining here in the third quarter. Longhorns with a 5-point lead. Bromley brings it to the right side. Oh, he traveled. He was looking to pass over there to Will Warden, and someone got in between and couldn't get that ball off. Here comes that pressure again against the Vikings. As I mentioned, they got so much athleticism. Oh, nice offensive passing. That bucket's for Kason Malin. That's 7 points for Malin in the game. Bromley, nice 3-pointer, and that's good. It's Tyson's first 3-pointer of the game. Gets our score 34-30. That doesn't last long. Nice passing, nice finish by Faddis. We've got an official timeout. Boy, the Longhorns, boy, their vision as they move that ball up court has been fantastic tonight. Always looking for the open guy. Erickson to pass into Tubby. Back to Tyson. Thought about it. Oh, that's foul's going to be on number 3, and that's going to be Daxton's 3rd personal foul. Just the first team foul of the 3rd quarter. Larson to inbound. Erickson. So Vikings move that ball around. Tubby, nice baseline drive. That's going to be an offensive foul. Boy, great thought, great drive. Just lowered his head. Got the offensive call. Longhorn ball. Here comes the full court pressure. Oh, here's that pass in again. Beautiful. Oh, off the backboard, and lucky that was on the ground, or that would have been a travel. That call's going to go on number 15, Jake Larson. Have that is Jake's first personal foul. 36-30. Longhorn lead, out to the corner, nobody on him. Fowers drains a 3. He said, no one's gonna guard me, why not? Extends that lead to 9. Kicks it out to the corner for Warden, and Warden says, right back at ya. That's Will Warden's first points of the game. That gets the Vikings within 6 as we step aside for the timeout here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to 3rd quarter action. A little over 5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be Longhorn ball. Good little matchup that's gone on all night against Lauder and Bromley. 2 physical, athletic guards. A pass out to Faddis. Faddis brings it over here to the near side to Malin. Oh, nice hands by Bromley. Oh, nice steal by Daxton. Lauder pushes that ball forward, and Tubby gets a hand on it to knock it out, to break up that fast break. Good defense on both sides of the court. Oh, that's going to be kind of a silly foul there on Ammon Erickson. That's going to be number 3 for Erickson. Looks like that's going to send Faddis back to the line in bonus. First one up. First one good. Lucas Toner checks in for Erickson. Second one, good. (41-33) for the Longhorns. Toner brings it up here to the right side. Gets the call from Coach Fry. As they kick it out to the corner, and Warden for a 3, hard off the iron, rebounded by Tubby. Tubby's gonna go right back up. Little fadeaway shot, short. Nice rebound by Jaden Fowers for the Longhorns. Oh! That's gonna be a foul on number 15, Jake Larson. And that's gonna send Jaden Fowers to the line for 2. First one up and good for Fowers. shooting 75%. Gets both of them. Extends that lead to 10 points for the Longhorns. About halfway through the third quarter. Over to Toner, over to Bromley. Lauder right there. Over to Wilson in the corner. That's Carter Rich playing great defense. Nice hands by Daxton, knocks it away. Warden gathers and brings it across. They're gonna have to reset this shot clock. It touched Daxton Lauder, so the Vikings are allowed to go back and pick it up, where it did not hit the rim. That shot clock does not reset. Number 12, Maddox Purser back in the game for Coach Russell. 13 seconds left here on the shot clock for the Vikings. Inbound here to the near side with Bromley. Right back to Bromley in the corner, lefty up, short off the front of the iron, gathered by Rich. Lauder brings it up the court. Back over to Rich, into the corner for Purser. Purser drives, little wild shot, but right in the hands of Faddis for another two. Drew Faddis having himself a great game. Back to Tuvey for a three. Buckets for Carson Tuvey, his second three-pointer of the game. Fowers kicks it back. Faddis thought about it. Back over to Lauder. Lauder resets, drives off the glass with the right hand, just short into the hands of Toner. He pushes it forward. He's got Wilson, and oh, nice defense by Carter Rich off of the knee of Zendon Wilson. It'll be Westfield ball. Great defense. Rich trapped in the corner, brings it up to Faddis, drops it to the corner. That's Fowers with a two. Faddis with a three. Good. Drew Faddis, his first three-pointer of the game, and extends that Longhorn lead. Toner right back at you. That's Lucas Toner's third three-pointer of the game. Vikings need to get some more three-point shots from Jake Larson, Zendon Wilson, both great outside shooters. Nice drive, nice physical power by Jaden Fowers. Gets to the bucket for two. That ball's turned over and we're gonna have a foul. It's gonna be on Will Warden. Looks like Jake Larson checking in for Coach Fry for Will Warden. Jackson Gerards, I hope I'm saying that right, Jackson. My apologies. If not, oh, Tuvey, a nice left hand off the glass. It's 5 points here in the quarter for Tuvey. Gets that lead back within 9. At this half-court pressure, and oh, Carson Tuvey, nice steal, pushes it cross court. Oh, right into the hands of Carter Rich, and the Longhorns now on the run. This has been a fast-paced game. Oh, nice drive by Daxton, just left it short. Back up for two. Bucket and the foul for Daxton Lauder. His first 2 points of the second half. Lauder will have one. The old-fashioned three-point play. It's up. It's good. Daxton Lauder 2 for 2 this game. Oh, Tarvey's so quick. Oh, nice quick hands. That's Jordan Harrison with a great defensive takeaway. Lauder pushes that ball up. Boy, they get it right back to the captain, and that's going to be a foul on Tyson. That's going to be his third personal foul. And that's going to put the Longhorns into the bonus. Daxton will have two. It's 2 for 2 for the night. The free throw stride, first one up. Oh, my apologies, Daxton. That's probably broadcaster's curse. I'll own that. Second one up, second one good. Oh, Lucas Toner so fast pushing that ball up the court. Jake Larson with a drive in the lane, kicks it out to Toner. Nice baseline drive, dump off to Tubby. That's going to be a call on, I believe, number 21, Kason Nalen. Looks like that's a first team foul on Nalen. Tubby right back in the lane, just drives down, puts it off the glass. Going to be a foul on Jackson. That's going to be his first. But more importantly, that sends Tubby to the line for 2 shots with the clock stopped. Tubby with 10 points in the game, looking to make it 11. Oh, and it rattles in. Tuffy for his second one. 2 for 2 on that trip for Carson Tubby. .40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Lauder. Lauder's looking for that lane. Nice dish. Oh, nice block by Carson Tubby. Little scrap on the floor. Out to Wilson. He pushes it up to Toner. Toner, the left-hand layup. Bucket. Lucas Toner. 19 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Gets the Vikings within single digits. Lauder looking for the last shot. Out on the right side, kicks it out to the corner. Shot is up off the front of the iron, and that will do it for third quarter action. 54-45 for the Longhorns. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back in to West Field High School. Eight minutes left. Let's see if the Viewmont Vikings can put together some offense. So they run their rotation. Toner, top of the key. That's going to be a soft foul on Jordan Harrison. That's his first personal foul and first team foul of the quarter for the Longhorns. Erickson inbound far side. Toner top of the key. Bromley slips the pick over to Tubby. Tubby, nice little jump shot off the front of the iron. Back out to Carson. Carson settles. Resets for the Vikings. Erickson battle, nice block. Right in the hands of Lauder. The Longhorns look to run, and they get it right back to Daxton. Boy, about everything goes through Daxton Lauder's hands. Three-pointer, Drew Faddis. That's his second three-pointer of the game for Drew. That's unofficially 25 points. It's going to be a travel on Lucas Toner. But that's unofficially 25 points for Drew Faddis, matching and bettering his season high of 21 points. We'll see if the Longhorns continue to push at this fast-paced level or if they'll slow it down. Back out. Glad they didn't call that foul on Bromley. Oh, that's a bucket for Kason Malin. His second three-pointer of the game. Ball's going to be brought in on the far side with Tuvey. Toner in the corner. Scott Harrison guarding him, back to the other corner. Tubby, three! His third three-pointer of the game. Viewmont gets back within 11. Longhorns passing that ball so well. Lauder brings it up to the high post on the right side. That's Malin. Back to Lauder. 7 on the shot clock. He pulls up. Nice little jump shot. Daxton Lauder, his first bucket of the fourth quarter, extends that lead for the Longhorns. Erickson for a three-pointer. Off the rim into the hands of Harrison. Harrison dribbles, kicks it out to the far corner. That ball is way off the mark for Jaden Fowers. 15 to shoot on the shot clock in the hands of Lauder. Down to Drew. Boy, they're looking on that inside post, kicks back out to Fowers for three, got it. Second three-pointer for Jaden Fowers. And timeout, Viewmont Vikings, 64-48. Westfield on top. We'll be back for more fourth quarter action. Welcome back into fourth quarter action. Boy, the Longhorns are putting on a show. They've got 4 players now in double digits. Fowers with 12, Lauder with 11, Malin with 10, and Faddis with 25. Toner kicks it far court. Oh, in and out of the hands of Tuvey, and that's going to be another Vikings turnover. Coach Fry's going to go back and watch this film, and boy, just unusual of all the turnovers the Vikings have had tonight. It's just given the Longhorns that many more possessions. Put on their full court press again. Lauder brings it over to the timeline. Bring him high, send everybody to the baseline. Great little cut by Lauder, kick to the corner. That ball's moving well. Faddis, that's going to be a travel. Thought they might have called that on the first one, but they got him on the second one. Faddis with a Longhorn turnover. Zendon Wilson will check back in for Coach Fry. Jake Larson coming to get a breather. Toner brings it up here to the near side. Dribbles to the left. Kicks it back to Tuvey. Tuvey thought about the deep three. Got that drive, left-hand bucket. He's fouled. That foul's going to be on Jaden Fowers. That's going to be his number. That's his third personal. But Tuvey will be shooting 2. First one up, first one good. Carson Tuvey, their best free throw shooting player on the Viking team. Second one up, second one good. 14-point lead for the Longhorns. It's going to be a timeout. Coach Russell didn't want to lose possession. We'll take the timeout with him. We'll step aside here on the KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back into fourth quarter action. 64-50 for the Longhorns. Vikings, Carson Tuvey leading the way with 17 points. Tyson Brumley, 11 points. They're missing their big guy, Adam Henderson, who had a fantastic game last week. Oh, nice pressure, both by Wilson and Tuvey. Pushes it up. Warden settles. Three off the front of the iron. Bromley on Lauder. Pushes it up. Driving all the way. Dumps off. Nice pass. Nice buckets. Drew Faddis. Bromley with a nice drive. It's going to be a foul on the ground, I believe. That's going to be on number 3. That's going to be the 4th foul on Daxton Lauder. My apologies. That was in the act of shooting, and Tyson Bromley will shoot 2. Buckets up, buckets good. (53-66). Lauder brings it up. He's going to bounce that right over to Faddis. Be a foul on Carson Tuvey. It's going to be his second. But Faddis will go to the line for 2 more. Unofficially, Faddis is 6 for 7 at the free throw line tonight. 27 points. Shot up, shot good. A little over 3 minutes remaining here in fourth quarter action. Second shot up. Faddis has been fantastic at the free throw line. Toner pushing. Tuvey for a 3 off the front of the iron. It's been that kind of night for the Vikings. Ball moving. Bromley for 3. Got it! Tyson Bromley. His second 3-pointer of the game. And we've got a timeout here on the court. 3 minutes remaining here in fourth quarter action. We'll be right back here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back into West Field High School. Just want to thank our Viewmont Viking sponsor from T-Box. T-Box focuses on coaching, clubs, and community. Is simply the best place to improve your golf game. Schedule a TPI assessment, start a trial membership, and purchase your next set of clubs with a free custom fitting using TrackMan or Forge technology. Talked about Drew Faddis, just having an unbelievable night. Leads the team in points. He's also the rebound leader. Great pressure being put on by the Vikings. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Zendon Wilson. That's going to be his 3rd personal. Second team foul for the Viewmont Vikings. Harrison to inbound here on the near side. Over to Rich in the corner. Drives, nice pass. Open, Bromley, oh, that's just gonna be a foul. That's going to go on Carter Rich. Kind of looked like I-15 at times. Sometimes you just bump into each other. Downloaded Tubby. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. I saw Tubby kind of extend that right arm. That's going to be the third personal foul, and boy, Coach Fry is just frustrated. Been a frustrating night for the Viewmont Vikings in general. Oh, here comes the trap. Knocked out by Tubby. Remain Longhorn ball. Harrison to inbound it. Rich gets open. They want to get it over there to Daxton. Oh, pushes that ball up. The Fowers wide open underneath. Kason Malin. It can't get any easier than that. Everything going for the Longhorns. 70-56. Westfield after this will go and play Syracuse and then go up and play Judge and Bountiful before the holiday break. That's going to be a foul on Lucas Toner. That's third team foul for the Vikings. Warden checks back in for Jake Larson. Larson, just frustration on his face as he came off. It's that pass up to Rich. Oh, Tubby almost with the steal. Three-pointer in and out, rebounded back to the Longhorn. Nice dish to Kason Malin for two. Bromley with a three. Just not on the mark, kicks it back out to Tyson. Tyson drives with the left hand, up and in. Tyson Bromley with two. Foul. I think they said that went over on Lucas Toner. And that'll be it for Lucas Toner. That is his fifth personal foul. Boy, losing Toner, boy, it makes it tough. He's such a great general out on that field for the Vikings. I don't know if the Vikings had generals back in those days, but Toner's one of them. Quick little foul. That's going to be on number 10, Nash Johnson. His first personal foul, and we're in the bonus. In and out. That ball said, not today for Mr. Carter Rich. Second one up, second one on. Hard off the iron, Viewmont pushes quick. Bromley picks up. Into the corner, Wilson for three, got it! Zendon Wilson, that's his third three-pointer of the game. They need a lot more Wilson for the Vikings. Coach Fry calls a timeout. We'll step aside as well here on KSLSports.com.
With a tap.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action. 1:33 remaining in this contest, and tonight's game has been the West Field Longhorns. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter belongs to the Longhorns. Impressive night for Drew Faddis, for Daxton Lauder, for Casey Malin, for the Longhorns. So they look to burn some time off. Lauder up the top. Bromley goes for the foul. They don't call it. He kicks out to the corner. Three's up, three's off the iron, but right back in the hands of Lauder, and Bromley with a quick foul. It's going to be number 4 on Tyson. Boy, I love watching Tyson Bromley and Carson Tovey, two of the best on defense. So fast, so quick. Quick hands. Lauder makes his first. And just knowing the Lauder boys, that's pretty good free throw shooting percentage compared to his family members. Second one up and good. It's 15 unofficial points for Daxton Lauder. Tovey with a long 3 in the hands of Wilson. Kicks out to Larson. He steps back for a 3. Boy, just not going for the Vikings. Will Warden kisses it off the back of the glass for a simple 2. 48 seconds remaining. Oh, this ball is just hot potato tonight for the Longhorns, and bounces out. Carter Rich had a couple attempts, just couldn't do it. Tovey, contested 3-pointer off the iron. Rebound, nice rebound. Warden back up for another bucket. 2 quick buckets for Will Warden. And Fry takes a quick timeout, and we'll step aside. Back in, 27 seconds left. Inbound by Harrison, over to Rich. Just nice quick passing. Moving up, he's got a guy up the court. Lauder brings it in. It's going to be a foul on Jake Larson. That's his 3rd personal. That'll send Lauder to the line for 2 more. Shot up, oh, just off the iron. Lauder misses the first. Lauder the assist and still leader for the Longhorns. Gets the second. Quick shot by Wilson. Fans frustrated there was no call, and a quick foul on Jake Larson. Maddox, Persher looking to check in. Looks like Daxton is a little hobbled. He might be done for the night with 5 seconds left. Shot up, shot good for Jaden Fowers. Great game for Daxton Lauder, unofficially 15 points tonight's contest. Fowers for a second, and that one rims off. And that will do it. West Field Longhorns 76, Viewmont Vikings 65. What an impressive performance tonight from the Longhorns, leading the scoring. All this is unofficial, but Drew Faddis with 29 points. He had 2 3-pointers, went 7 for 9 at the free throw line. Kason Malin added 17 points, and Daxton Lauder added 15. For Brett Searle, Vince on the camera, thank you for joining us here on the KSL Sports Rewind. We'll see you here on the next call.